pay for the pack of gum? Or what about that bottle of tequila you got stashed in the back of your pants? And I'm so ripped up, man, I don't know what to do. And I don't care, you know? So I look at this guy, right? I give him this long stare, man. Then I do exactly what I feel like doing, man. I ralphed all over the countertop. The guy was so freaked out, he only chased me like a couple of blocks before he gave up.
Hey, look at Colfax over there. Look at him.
Yeah? What about him?
Man, he's had it too good for too long, man.
Wizard, what are you doing? Move it. Out of my way.
Come on, Wizard!
Look, I'm gonna go get some help.
All right, that's it. Breaking up. Back to class now, all of you. Let's go. Come on. That includes you, Trojan. Back to class. You too, Eveready. Let's move.
Hey, don't
you don't need
touch.
a invitation.
Breaking up our fun like that.
You know, you really shouldn't have bothered. They're just a bunch of animals. That's all they are.
Not animals, children.
Children with sharp toys. You know, the school has more gang fights than graduation. Hey, are you sure you're okay?
My head hurts. It's nothing. It's just a headache. Conjugating the verb to be. I am. Welcome.
You got some kind of a problem?
Just that you're late. Again.
Spank him, Teach.
Well, my mother's car conked down. The store ain't open by 10. The winos get twitchy.
What about you, Arthur? Yeah. Does your mother work at the same store? All right, just take your seats.
You guys are too much.
Once again, the verb to be. I am, you are, he, she, it is.
I know. You mean like what it is?
Believe me, I get no pleasure in going over and over this. Grammar wasn't invented to confuse you. This is for your benefit, Theodore.
Hey, it's Wizard. Who says I need any of this? Hey, who needs any of this garbage?
Yeah. No one. Unless you want a job or to talk to someone from outside your own community. You know, Theodore, human beings are not particularly strong or fast or in some cases even intelligent. All we have is communication.
You like the way I communicated to you last night?
Grow up, Trojan.
Trojan. Arthur!
Yeah, what?
I am trying to teach now, and now if you're not interested in learning, why do you bother coming to school?
'Cause I like your legs, baby. Okay, Teach. Get your hands off me, lady. Get your hands off me.
You like it?
Get your hands off me, lady.
Insect. That's all you are. I'd like to break your wings, little bug.
Hey, let me go, lady.
Hey, knock it off!
What's on your tiny little mind?
Man, you okay?
Man, she ain't even working.
how many kids I had paying attention in last period? 3. You know, sometimes I wish I had the strength to just pick them up by their ears and say, listen here, you little degenerate. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe getting tough isn't the best way to get through. I mean, just yesterday.
Having some trouble, young man?
Hey, lady.
How old is your grandmother?
What?
How old is your grandmother?
56.
This school is 67 years old. That makes her worthy of a little respect, wouldn't you say? You respect your grandmother, don't you?
Yes.
Good. Then what do you say we show this fine old institution a little respect? You know the combination to your locker? Good. Use it.
30. 2.
I know.
Muffin, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with me? So one by one they struggled in, all that the sea would spare. We will not reckon through our tears the names that were not there. Please turn that foghorn off.
Why?
Come on, that was a good song.
Don't let her do that.
Well, why you want to mess with other people's stuff?
Jam.
Leave me alone. What are you doing?
Get out and stay out!
All right. Page 61.
And you know what else? That kid I heard, Dee Darwin, his parents are getting on this weekend.
Man, she made me look like a fool.
Would love to lay a home run upside her head, man. I would love to smash her teeth down her throat, wizard, right? Right, man?
Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, man, I would love to, because she's...
Then why don't you then? Huh? Why don't you just do that? No? And what about you? You what? It's just a bunch of talk. Both of you. Give me that.
Wizard! Wizard!
Wake up. Wake up.
Daddy, come on.
Okay, I'm coming. What is the big hurry this morning, huh?
I don't want to be late for school.
Well, you won't be. Here, come on, do I pass morning inspection? Now, since when are you in such a hurry to get to school, hmm?
Your French toad is getting cold.
My French toad? Ah, yes. What's going on here?
Happy birthday, Daddy.
I'd forgotten. Right. Let's see what we have here.
I made it in art class.
It's beautiful, sweetheart. It really is.
It's just a dumb wallet. Open it.
Thank you very much. Hey, what's the matter?
I miss her so much, Daddy.
Oh, baby, I know.
Daddy, I wish I could be small enough to fit in your pocket. Or you didn't have to go to work. Because I'd rather be with you instead of go to school.
But I do have to go to work, and you do have to go to school, right? Yeah. So finish your French toad. You Frenchy. Come on. Want to go for a ride on Sunday?
Sure.
We'll drive up the coast a little. Maybe do a little fishing.
If you'll put the worms on for me. Can we camp out?
Sure. We'll build a fire. Cook the fish. How does that sound?
Well, I like marshmallows a little better.
What if Paul Milano had turned right instead of left? Hit the brakes a millisecond quicker? Or if. The word ticks like a crazy clock, trying to reclaim a single tragic second from the Twilight Zone.
Dr. Baker, Dr. J. Baker, third floor obstetrics.
She's not responding.
Oh, no. I just saw her move a moment ago.
Involuntary reflexes. Her vital signs are fading, Paul. We almost lost her last night.
But there's still hope, isn't there? I mean, I can still hope, right? No. Please. You can't give up. Her mother. I mean, I lost a mother a year ago. And
I understand that.
I mean, she's all I have. And if she dies, I don't...
Well, we'll do what we can. I'll give you a prescription to help you sleep. You have to promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I keep thinking she's trying to talk to me. Calling me, you know. Maybe in her mind.
Here. Go home. We'll call you if there's any change. Get some rest.
What makes you think home is someplace I can rest?
May I help you?
There's a little girl on the roof.
A little girl on the roof? Surely you must be mistaken.
No, I saw her.
Well, there aren't any children here. They left yesterday, all of them. The orphanage is closed.
This is an orphanage?
Well, it was St. Amelia's orphanage, God bless us. They're tearing it down next week. And all the children are at the new building. So you couldn't have seen anyone on the roof.
But I saw her just a moment ago. I was afraid she might fall. I saw her quite clearly.
I don't think so. But feel free to look around. We're mostly down to odds and ends from the basement, but there might be something you could use. And you'd be helping the children.
What?
Everything you see here is for sale.
No, I'm not interested in buying anything.
It's a lovely old piece, isn't it? Do you have a child?
Yes, a daughter.
Perhaps she'd like it.
I don't think so, sister.
Well, perhaps there's something else.
No. How much?
For the bed?
Yes.
Well, I don't know, really. It's an antique.
Is this enough?
Yes, I'm sure that's more than enough.
I'll get my car.
This is ridiculous.
Who are you? What do you want?
Toby.
What?
Toby. I need him.
Who?
Please help me find him.
I don't know what you're looking for.
The sisters will be mad if they catch me up so late. I better go back to bed. Will you take me? What's wrong?
It's so cold.
Please. I can't go back to sleep without him.
Toby?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll try to find him for you. I'll stay here with you until you fall asleep if you want.
Thank you. My name is Sarah. What's yours?
Paul?
Will you tuck me in?
Good night, Sarah.
Good night, Paul.
I'm sorry, but none of the sisters can be disturbed right now.
But this is important. One of them sold me an antique bed. I have to speak with her.
But she's at morning prayers.
Please, this is urgent. I have to know about the bed. Did it ever belong to a little girl named Sarah? Or was there ever a little boy named Toby? Maybe her brother at the orphanage?
Wait here.
I can't imagine how you could know about Sarah. She died before you were born. Her parents were killed in an automobile accident. She spent almost her entire short life at St. Amelia's.
How did she die?
Tuberculosis. I was with her. It's hard sometimes to see the Lord's purpose in something so sad. There was nothing we could do except to pray. And afterwards, the other children refused to sleep in her bed. We were all so worried about TB in those days. So we moved the bed to the basement until the rummage sale last week.
Sister, do you believe in ghosts?
The Holy Ghost?
Other than that?
Other than that, the church is quite specific. Belief in supernatural beings is discouraged. Oh, here he is. This is Toby. I remember him well. She slept with him next to her cheek. As you can see, he has been much walled, much loved.
Sister, can I take it?
Toby is a memento of mine. And that's why I've kept him all these years.
Look, sister, I may be just a little crazy right now, but please let me take him. I promised Sarah I would find him for her.
What?
Yes, I saw her last night. Sarah. It was her I saw on the roof at St. Amelia's yesterday. Sister, now isn't it possible? I mean, what if God didn't take Sarah's soul? What if she were here for a purpose? As if the Lord had something for her to do later. Now.
You simply cannot do this.
Yes, I can. She's my daughter.
But she's Dr. Bryce's responsibility. You can't remove Kathy without his permission.
I'm taking her home.
Daddy?
I'm sorry. That was my fault. I wasn't looking where I was going.
That's okay. I wasn't looking either.
I guess it means that neither one of us can sue. I mean, not that I would want to. Could never fit it into my schedule. Oh, speaking of which,
I know the feeling. Well, it was nice careening into you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
You're running 2 minutes behind, Mr. Ettinger.
I know that, April.
Would you like some coffee?
No, I wouldn't. Thank you. Can I help you?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Is this some kind of survey?
You and that woman fell in love back there. Have you forgotten already? What is it with you people? No wonder they call you yuckies.
Leave, you mean yuppies.
Yuck, no matter what. Is it something in the frozen gourmet foods that you people eat? Or maybe it's all that aerobic exercising you do? Or it's carbon monoxide gas that you breathe on the freeways that makes you act that way?
Makes us act what way?
The reason that you don't fall in love when I command it.
When you? This is great. I'm sitting here talking to someone who thinks he's Cupid.
The naked kid with the bow and arrow, that was some idiot painter's idea, not mine. Believe me. Look, use your brain. The Greek and Roman empires fell. I mean, do you think we just dried up and blew away too?
We, who?
The gods. Jupiter, Mars, Apollo. We're all over the place. I mean, just last night, I swear to you, just last night, I met Bacchus right in the middle of downtown L.A. I mean, if you can believe that.
No, actually, I can't.
I just want to know one thing. What makes your kind so damned heat resistant?
Heat resistant?
So cool. So calculating. So smugly self-assured. Your life, Ettinger, is empty. I mean, I know that you take meetings and you do lunches and you work out after networking after hours, but do you know what that amounts to? One big, passionless display of conspicuous consumption. That's what.
Okay. Now you listen to me, pal. Number one, I will not be stereotyped. Second, my life is none of your business. Number three, you are wasting my time. So, number four, I want you out of here right now.
Oh, that's for being such a self-obsessed jerk. Oh, and that's for wasting my time. And that's because I just felt like it.
What did you just do to me?
Hopefully, I screwed up your life. Have a nice day.
Here I was. I was canning this guy. I thought I was going to feel rotten, but instead of rotten, I felt kind of like a rush. You know, here I was, power of life or death over this human being, and what did I feel? I felt like kind of a god or something. Wait. Todd, wait a minute. Todd, wait. Todd.
She's gone.
What's gotten into you? What are you doing?
Look, I bumped into this woman at lunch today after you left. I just saw her again. I have to talk to her.
Well, didn't you get her phone number?
I didn't even get a name. I haven't been able to get her out of my mind since...
Since when? Since you saw her?
No, since I saw him. Peter, does it ever strike you that the lives we lead are just a little bit hollow?
Hollow?
Yeah. Calculated, without feeling. Empty.
Todd, I work for a Fortune 500 company. Okay, I have a car, 2 condos, a sailboat, meaningful relations with several meaningful women, and you're talking to me about hollow, empty, and calculated? Speak for yourself, old boy.
I'm trying to. I have a job, a car, 1 condo. No meaningful relationship with any woman. See, I get the feeling that even if I could afford to buy a yacht, I'd still be missing the boat somehow, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly which boat you're missing, too, Todd. The love boat. Todd, this girl that you bumped into today, she really got your juices flowing, didn't she? Yeah. You know what you need? You need some action, that's what you need.
I'm tired of just having fun. I want something more.
Everybody wants more.
No, not something more. Something else. You know, something different.
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 There's this woman I think you should meet. Well, she's a woman. She's a woman. She's not your normal, average kind of woman. I mean, she's sort of like into some strange things.
I don't need strange, Peter. I don't know what I need. Okay. So maybe there is a Cupid. That's possible. Not probable, but anything is possible. Okay, so let's say this Cupid, he gave me a huge blast of unrequited love just because he didn't like me. Okay? Now, if that's true, then that means that Cupid is a mean-spirited little creep. It's not gonna work. I defy the gods, okay? I defy you. Think I'm gonna be broken-hearted for somebody I haven't even met? No. Mind over matter, pal. Mind over matter. It's the middle of the night, and I'm doing push-ups. Yourself. I got problems up here. Morning, April.
4 minutes behind, Mr. Ettinger.
I know that, April.
Oh.
Had to stop by a bookstore.
Ready to hear your schedule?
No, I intend to spend the day tracking down Bacchus.
Now, who is he?
I haven't the foggiest. Here we go. Bacchus, god of wine, known to the Greeks. Dionysius. Do we have a phone book?
The phone's broken.
I know that, April.
The repairman's replacing it.
Good.
He wanted to know what the heck you did to it. I told him it was none of his business. What the heck did you do to it, anyway?
It's a long, sordid story, April.
Sordid?
It's just an expression. Listen, I want you to tell everybody that I was sick and had to go home. I'm actually going to go downtown.
Downtown? You mean on purpose?
I know this comes as a great shock, but there actually is life east of Beverly Hills.
This is one wonderful one. The judges should award this one all five ribbons.
No, medals. And there's only 3, old friend. But who's counting?
Certainly not me. You know what?
I'm a little hammered.
So we meet again.
We do.
And you, I take it, are Bacchus.
Bacchus, Ed Bacchus, Olympus Winery, Sonoma Valley.
Of course.
Now, who is this guy?
Now,
Excuse us. I'm Todd Ettinger. I'm the guy whose life you messed up yesterday. I've been through every liquor store downtown looking for Bacchus here so he could tell me where you were.
That's Bacchus, Ed Bacchus.
I'm sorry, just excuse me. Listen. I understand now you were right. My life has been one long, endless stream of meaningless acquisitions and power plays. I understand that now, and I promise to change. Now, you have got to either get me and that woman together once and for all, or you've got to get her out of my head.
All right. Bacchus, you give him a drink. Oh, Bacchus, give him a drink before I give him the bad news.
I think you'll enjoy this, Mr. Ettinger. A delightfully complex Chardonnay, amusingly crisp, with a hint of butter that teases the palate. And
save it for your label, okay? What bad news?
I'm all washed up. Ettinger kaput, fini, defuncto. It is not your fault you two people didn't fall in love. It is mine. I blamed it on your being yuckies.
Yuppies.
When the truth is, I can't cut it anymore.
What are you talking about? I fell in love. People falling in love all over the place.
Yep. And people fall out of love. Don't you think I pay attention to the divorce rate? So you fell in love with someone who doesn't love you. Big deal. The feelings will go away and they'll change in a couple of years.
Years?
Years. I told you. I am going downhill. And it's all because of her. Who? Her.
Her. Do you know who he was talking about?
Probably Megara, one of the three Furies. She and Cupid were going hot and heavy 80, maybe 90 years ago.
What happened to them?
Well, they split up, and poor Cupid hasn't been the same since. Now, please, taste the wine. I've been developing it for 3 centuries.
Cupid's broken-hearted over a Fury named Megara. Sure. Why not? How would I get a hold of this Megara?
Well, all it takes is a little Latin supplication. Why?
Just let me understand this. A Latin supplication. You know, 2 days ago, biggest event of my life was whether I was going to have vinyl or leatherette upholstery. Today, I'm sitting here wine tasting with Bacchus, trying to call up an ancient deity. Life. What a trip.
Why would you want to meet Megara anyway?
Why?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
I don't know, but somehow if I could get Cupid and her back together, then maybe he'd feel like his old self again. The other why is if you don't help me, I'll rip your immortal lungs out. Please help me. Please just help me. It's her.
Who? Her.
No, her.
Magna Dei ex sub terram, dona nobis servanta Megara et tibi accepta gratis. Thank God this is a dead language. Magna Dei ex sub terram, dona nobis servanta Megara et tibi accepta gratis. Magna Dei ex sub terram, dona nobis servanta Megara et tibi gratis.
What the hell do you want?
Megara?
It had better be damned important. I've got a lot to do tonight.
I'm a friend of Cupid's. I understand that you two used to date.
And what's it to you?
I just wondered why you stopped.
Like hell. Did he put you up to this?
No.
Oh, of course he did. He always liked dealing with you mortals. Of course he liked dealing with some more than others. Like that little trollop, Drusilla.
Drusilla?
You don't think there's anything going on between me and Drusilla, do you? I'm merely petitioning Jupiter because Drusilla is just too nice to remain a mortal. Ha! I knew what he was doing.
Are you saying that Cupid petitioned Jupiter to have this Drusilla person made into a god?
And the day after Jupiter turned Drusilla into a demigod, I turned her into a tree frog.
Tree frog?
A slime-secreting, fly-sucking tree frog.
And you know what, Ettinger?
No. What?
You are getting off easy.
Oh, ye gods. Give me Ed Backus' room, please. Hello, Backus. It's Todd Ettinger. No, he worked like a charm, but listen. I'm gonna need one more little favor. Good morning, April.
You're 1 day, 2 hours, and 7 minutes behind, Mr. Ettinger.
Oh, really? I would never have known that if you hadn't told me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ready to hear your schedule?
No, I want... Thank you. No, I want you to get some champagne and caviar delivered here. ASAP.
Mr. Ettinger, what is that?
This is an ancient command.
Oh.
This prevents heavenly personages from leaving once they have entered.
Interesting. Mr. Ettinger,
Yes, April.
Russian caviar or the cheap stuff?
Russian. Thank you.
Personages.
Magna Dei exubterum dona nobis servante megere et tibi excepta gratis. Magna Dei exubterum dona nobis servante megere et tibi excepta gratis. Magna Dei exubterum.
You are determined to spend the rest of your life as slime mold, aren't you?
My secretary has a weak stomach, so before you do anything to me, could you just close the door first, please?
What is this?
That? Well, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. Why don't you sit down? Rest. I mean, you're going to be here for a while. You know, you clean up real nice.
Whatever it is you're trying to pull, Ettinger, I wouldn't push your luck.
Ettinger, Bacchus told me it was very important.
When I told you to get out of my life, I meant stay out.
I know what you meant because I said it first, remember?
All I remember is a lot of yelling and pouting.
Yes, now if you stopped yelling and pouted, I got out.
This isn't going very well, is it?
This is your idea?
You think it was mine?
Yeah, I brought you two here because it seems to me that your messed up love life is responsible for messing up mine. I want you two to start straightening out your differences right now. Right now! Because nobody is leaving here until I say so.
You aren't going to be able to say anything once I turn you into a snail darter.
Stop it, Meg. Just lay off him. I'm the one that drove him that far. Now, the truth is, I haven't been the same since we split up.
Guilty conscience.
Me? I'm not the one that turned that poor little girl into a toad.
Tree frog! And you might as well have. You did everything else with her, didn't you?
Meg, I'm going to say this once and only once, so listen. I was wrong, and I am sorry.
What? He was wrong and he's sorry. Trust me.
No more Drusillas.
No more tree frogs?
Here we go, Mr. Ettinger. Oh, hello. Would you like some coffee?
Thank you, April. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe you two would be more comfortable over on the couch. The champagne and caviar will be right there. We'll be outside, so you just call us if you happen to need anything. Spending an awfully long time in there. If I go in too early, I could spend the rest of my life as a silkworm. But you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Excuse me. I was just, wondering if you happen to need... They're gone. They're gone. How can they go? They can't go. How'd they get out? Get out. They can't get out.
We caught a ride down with the window washers.
Things are definitely looking up. Thanks. Couldn't have done it better myself. Gone to Africa to hunt for tree frogs. Great. Great. They've gone and they've left me here, empty-handed and heartbroken over somebody I haven't even met. I did for him what he was supposed to do for me. I should have his job. All right. You want her? I hope you get to spend the rest of your life with that uncontrollable fury. Because I'm certainly going to spend the rest of my life in one. Couple of years. All right. Couple of years, hard work, this will all be over. What was so wrong with my life the way it was before?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. I was happy, wasn't I?
Yes.
Wasn't I? Wasn't I?
Yes!
Give me George Hoyer on the phone.
The car dealer.
Right. I feel like buying something. Please, no. Just get the thing. Oh, God. This is terrible. I don't have half a mile on this car yet.
I'm terribly sorry. How bad is it?
I should sue.
For you.
Really?
Really.
Quite a coincidence then, huh? No coincidences.
The delicate thistledown of romance blows willy-nilly in the scented breeze of chance. On the other hand, perhaps true love is just a crapshoot, with the dice loaded and the odds rigged from on high Mount Olympus. A condo for immortals in that subdivision called the Twilight Zone.
Happy birthday!
Congratulations.
I did it!
Happy birthday, son. Yeah, you get to make a wish.
I wish for...
Shh, you don't have to tell us, honey.
No, it's okay. I want you to hear it. I wish for a good mark on the government examination next week. What's wrong? Did I say something?
Oh, no, honey, not at all. It's just that you didn't have to use up your birthday wish on that. You'll do fine on the exam. You shouldn't even be thinking about it.
But everybody at school's been talking about it, and 3 or 4 kids have already taken the test, and they said it was real easy. I just want to do well and make you proud of me.
We are proud of you, Dickie.
Terribly proud.
And we love you, son. Oh, you're 12 years old today. You're almost a man. And this is a day for celebration. We're not going to worry about anything.
But I'm not worried. I just said the examination is supposed to be real easy, and I get good marks in school.
Then let's just drop it, honey. Why don't you cut your cake, and then we'll open your present, okay?
Sure, okay, Mom.
Here it comes. Close your eyes.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, an omnicoder! Dad! Oh, Mom! This is great. Is it really mine?
It's all yours, Dickie.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh boy. I can call my friends and I can... Wait a minute. I thought you said I had to be 14.
The government changed its regulations last month. We were hoping that you hadn't heard about it yet. Of course, you won't be assigned a number until you've passed the examination.
Dad, what's the government examination for exactly?
It's just an intelligence test. The government wants to know how smart you are, Dickie, that's all.
Is it like a test at school?
Sort of. Why don't you watch TV until bedtime?
I'd rather read. There's nothing good on TV tonight.
Please stop worrying about him. He'll do fine.
I can't help worrying.
Keep your voice down. There's no need to upset him.
Richard? He's not like the other kids.
He'll do fine. Fine.
Today. Why did it have to rain today?
Rain makes the grass grow, son.
But why today, when I get the whole afternoon off after the exam? I wanted to go to the park and then maybe even the zoo.
Well, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes it has to rain.
Well, it could always rain at night.
Sometimes it does.
I know. Could I get my omnicoder number this afternoon? And then if it's still raining after school, I can call my friends. Could I, Dad?
We'll see, Dickie. Ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck, Dickie.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll do well, I promise. I won't let you down.
I know you won't, sweetie. I know you won't. I love you, Dickie. I love you so much.
It's time, son.
Dickie?
Your name, please?
Richard Jordan, Jr.
But everybody calls me Dickie.
Fine, Dickie. Your identification number is 600115. You can wait over there until your name is called.
Richard Jordan, Jr. Richard Jordan, Jr.
Are you gonna wait here?
No, that's not the way it works, son. They'll call us at home in a few hours.
Richard Jordan, Jr.
Here.
It's Dickie, right? Follow me, Dickie.
Good luck, son. Don't worry about anything.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll do well. I really will.
Next.
Hi, you're Richard.
Jordan Jr. Identification number 600115.
Right. Drink this, Dickie. This isn't exactly like the test you take in school, Dickie. The liquid you've just drunk is to make sure you answer all the questions as truthfully as you can.
But why wouldn't I?
The government doesn't think you wouldn't, Dickie. The liquid is just to make sure. You can sit over here for a moment while I set up the examination. All right, now come over here. You should try to relax. You'll be asked some questions. Think them over very carefully, then speak your answers aloud. You won't have to use the keyboard at all. I'm going to leave you alone. When you're ready to begin, just say, ready. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Dickie.
Ready.
Complete the sequence of numbers 1, 4, 7, 10.
Describing that foul concoction of pounded Bayberry bark.
She's a strong girl, Obadiah. I have seen her at work with thee in the fields. She'll not succumb. Not Charity.
I know not what I would do without her, Thomas. Her mother died of birthing. I can only pray it will not be for naught.
Ambula?
Yes, child?
Dost thou hear it?
What?
Such a great roar, like thunder.
La now. 'Tis a cloudless sky. It's hot. No thunder. Ye be dreaming, child.
Nay, not thunder. 'Tis a beast. The roar of some great beast. Ambula?
Oh, child, no harm will come to thee. I will see that no harm come to thee.
Bobby, will you please turn that down? Your brother is still very sick.
102. Well, it's dropping steadily. I'd say the worst was past.
You said there were other cases in this area?
Yeah, mostly from other houses along Harmon Brook. Bacterial infection caused by stagnant water, inadequate drain-off.
Yes, I remember my mother telling me about a similar outbreak when she was a girl.
Yeah, these things come in cycles sometimes. But this particular strain is a stubborn cuss. It's cropped up hereabouts in some form or another ever since colonial days.
Who is she?
What is it, Peter?
That woman sitting there. Who is she?
Delirium. That'll pass as his temperature drops.
That water feels good.
Are you thirsty, Peter? Would you like something to drink?
How about a glass of orange juice?
How about a glass of orange juice?
Lot is some gibberish. Would you like a sip of water?
Mercy, 'tis such a soft quilt, soft as a cloud.
Oh, you're much cooler now. Feeling stronger?
Yeah, much better. Thanks, Mom. Who are you?
Who are you? What is happening to me?
My name is Peter Wood. What's yours?
Charity? Charity Payne. Where are you? Why can I not see you?
I live in Anniston, Massachusetts. Next to Harmon Brook. Near Bear Rock.
Nay, 'tis not possible. I live not half a league from Bear Rock, and there be no other houses in all of Ann's Town within sight of it.
Ann's Town. That's what they used to call Anniston till about 100 years ago. Do you know what year it is?
Of course. It is the first year of the new century. The year of our Lord 1700.
Yeah, maybe for you, but for me it's the year 1985.
La, 'tis absurd. It cannot be.
I don't understand it myself, but it's happening. I can see through your eyes and you can see through mine.
How is it possible? Hearing ye in my head as I do.
Well, when you pray, Charity, you say the prayer inside your head, right? And God hears it even though you're not speaking it out loud.
'Tis not the same. You be not my maker.
No, of course not, but if God allows you to speak to him that way, doesn't it stand to reason that he could allow you to speak to someone else the same way?
I would fain believe it, for the only other answer is that I am bedeviled. But this proves not that ye be from some distant time.
Charity, look at this.
What sort of bird may it be?
It's not a bird, it's an airplane. It's a device. A carriage used to carry people from one place to another place. No, it's true, really.
Mayhap you do speak from some distant time, but you'll not get me to believe such fancy easily.
We'll see.
Oh, Mary, 'tis delicious. What would it be?
Oh, it's orange juice.
Oh, I seem to have heard tell of it. Prithee, drink some more.
Charity, I'll do better than that.
I like this one best of all. What be its name?
chocolate ice cream, the staff of life.
Peter, I've been a-wondering. What do you look like?
Well, I told you I'm 16, sort of thin.
Dost thou possess a mirror?
Yeah, sure.
Marry, I doubt not you be comely, but folk have changed.
Now let me look at you. Look into the brook where the water is dark. You're quite a beauty, Charity.
Oh, no, not I. Ursula Miller is far more fair.
She can't be any fairer than thee, Charity Payne.
But, Peter, if a car is but a kind of carriage, why must thou wash a carriage? Washing a horse, aye, that I can understand. But this other...
You'd be surprised how many otherwise rational human beings think of their cars as almost living creatures.
Ah, and must thou change the straw in the barn beneath thy carriages as well?
Cute, Charity. Cute.
Charity. Charity. Father has asked me to fetch some water if thou would not mind. Our well has been tainted. We can drink not from it.
Of course, Ursula. As much as you need. Come.
As I hear tell, half the wells in all the village have been tainted. How it has come to pass, no one knows. But I believe it to be an ill omen.
Oh, Ursula, thou believest everything to be an ill omen.
And how else to account for this plague which has sore afflicted us? The fever which nearly claimed thee, the livestock which suffer so even now.
I hold it possible that the tainted water be responsible for the sickness. As for the other...
Thou knowest nothing of it, Charity. No. 'Tis impiety at the root of it, and only prayer can sanctify these tainted waters.
I see what you mean about Ursula. We've got people like her in our time, too.
Aye, she thinks she knows so much. If I were to tell her but half of what I've seen in thy time.
I might take her down a couple of pegs, or at least shut her up.
Oh. Ursula, did I tell thee of what I saw while I was abed with fever?
No, that you did not.
Oh, it was of a wonder, to be sure. I did see a world, hundreds of years hence, in which carriages rode with nary a horse before them.
You jest with me, Charity, do you not?
Nay, by the book, I swear 'tis true. And devices which capture music in a kind of bottle, releasing it at the merest touch.
Television, don't forget about television.
And boxes in which can be seen the likenesses of people and things many leagues distant.
Likenesses?
Aye, be like a reflection in a pond.
And men walking on the moon.
And men walking on the moon.
Well, 'tis most fascinating. Most fascinating. We must speak more of it some other time. Thank you for the water. I'll see thee in school tomorrow. Good day to thee.
Oh, she doubtless thinks me addled, but 'twas worth it for the look on her face.
You guys wait up.
Thou needst not have left so soon. I can work while thou talkst with thy friends.
It's okay. I don't exactly have a whole lot of friends at school. You see, when I was younger, I was advanced a grade or two. Promoted. Skipping a year here, a year there. Every time I thought I was settling in, I'd just get bumped into a new homeroom. A whole new set of kids. I guess I never got very comfortable with social situations.
Thou hast always seemed most comfortable with me.
Yeah, but that's different.
Peter, that book you were reading, what would its title be?
Oh, that was Les Miserables. Terrific book. It was written, will be written in 1862. Do you read much, Charity?
As much as I am able. I've read The Good Book, of course, and Pilgrim's Progress. And my schoolmaster gave me 2 of Master Shakespeare's works, Julius Caesar and A Midsummer Night's Dream. They were wonderful. I would fain read more, but books are costly. I count myself lucky to read and read again the books the Lord has seen fit to provide me.
Charity, I think the Lord is about to show you the closest thing to heaven you're going to find on this earth. You can read as many as you like, through my eyes.
Really? Did thou really do such a thing for me?
We'll start out with something you're familiar with. Shakespeare, maybe. And work our way up to the 18th, 19th centuries.
This will help get your strength back some. Good. Yes, perfect.
Marry, Peter, 'tis hard for me to believe. A revolution against the king? A new nation?
You've seen the proof of it, Charity.
Aye, and I would never have lived to see it come to pass but for thee. My thanks to you, Peter.
And by the way, son, you don't have to tell your mother about this, okay? Here's to...
Two distant friends.
Okay.
Charity, is there something amiss?
What? Oh, nay. Nothing at all, Father. Peter, what, pray tell, was that?
A Chardonnay. A wine. Haven't you ever tasted wine before?
Nay, but I am not disposed against further experiment.
You find something amusing, Charity?
Nay. Just a thought. A passing thought.
Charity, what is wrong with thee?
Wrong? What could be wrong?
I knew thou wert not quite well yet. Just the fever coming back. Come. To bed with thee most speedily.
Marry, Father, I feel fine. 'Twas a terrible thing you let me do, Peter Wood. Took me the better half of the morning to convince Father I was well and fine and let me rise from my sick bed.
I'm sorry if I caused you any problem, Charity.
Nay, 'twas not a real problem. But I am sorely troubled by something. Ursula Miller said an ill thing to me today. Said it was an untruth about the 13 states. Avowed that I was devil-ridden. And Ursula Miller has been my best friend.
Charity? Did you say devil-ridden?
Aye, and worse. She took great stock in the fact that our well water was fresh when all the others was tainted. And that I recovered from the fever when so many others did not.
Oh, my God, Salem.
Peter, you must stop taking your maker's name.
Damn it! How could I have been so stupid?
Peter.
Charity. Not another word to anybody. Tell Ursula that you've been fooling, making up stories to amuse her.
It would not be right.
Forget what's right. Tell her that it was all a pack of lies. Tell her now.
I must milk the cow first.
Oh, Charity, please.
Nay, the cow must be milked.
Well, then milk her faster than she's ever been milked before. Just go.
Oh, Mercy. Mercy, no.
Charity, what is it?
Obadiah Payne! Obadiah, I would speak with your daughter Charity.
Speak with me, if you would reprimand her. What mischief she's up to this time?
A terrible summer it has been, Obadiah, fraught with death and disease. And now old Master Croft Hugh has delivered a monstrous lamb with a pinched-up face and a third eye.
Great God.
It would do you no good to blaspheme, Obadiah. Witchcraft's afoot again, and some say your Charity is at the bottom of it.
My Charity is no witch.
That would be for me to decide. Bring her to me.
Nay. I'll not ever stand accused by the like of you. You go. You'll not speak to her. I'll not allow it.
As you wish, Obadiah.
No! No!
Charity! No! No, girl. Charity!
Father, please be well. Please be well.
'Tis not, girl. 'Twill heal in time. Charity, forgive me. I failed thee when thou needed me most.
Nay, Father, thou hast never failed me. Leave him be. You've hurt him enough.
Take him to Master Trowbridge. He'll mend him. I wish to speak with thee inside.
Oh, my God. What have I done?
Look at me, Charity Payne. I said, look at me. How long have ye been a witch, Charity Payne?
I am no witch.
What demon did you take to be your lover? And where did you consummate your unholy union?
I do avow in the sight of God I know nothing of demons or of witchcraft.
Invoke not the Lord, Charity Payne. His name given voice by witch's breath is sacrilege indeed. But if you be telling true, 'tis simple to discover. I must search your body for witch marks. Come. Take off thy frock.
Faith Tanner was brought before ye last year. Was she not, Squire?
Aye. And I asked her then what I ask you now. And finding no witch marks, I judged she be telling true and released her most featly.
Why was then she was weeping when she left ye?
I know not. Tears of gratitude, mayhap? Come, take off thy frock.
Your search for witch marks is a long and thorough one.
Aye, it must be thorough, for the devil's ways are cunning. Now take off thy frock, I command it.
Do ye truly believe in witches, Squire Hacker?
If ye would avoid public trial and condemnation.
Abby! I'll see you burn for this, Charity Payne!
Are you all right?
For the moment.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should have known better.
Nay, 'tis my time. 'Twas I who should have known better. But, Peter, stay with me, if thou wouldst. I am in sore need of a friend just now.
I'll be right here, Charity. Look, you can't go back there. If that sleazy squire has any influence in the court, you just fixed yourself for good.
Influence? Mary, he is the court. He is the judge.
Oh, damn. Could you make your way to Boston? Or to New York? I mean, New Amsterdam.
Leave my home forever? Nay, and I would not dare the trip. For the moment, I would hide in a cave nearby. There is a trail on the other side of the brook which is stomped by a herd of deer. Mayhap their scent will throw off any pack in my pursuit.
They'll use dogs to track you?
Aye, on the morrow.
You live in a savage age, Charity.
Aye, 'tis fortunate we have not invented the bomb. Peter, all those books I see around thee, would there be one that might recount the history of these colonies?
Sure, plenty. Why?
Would you look in one and see what befell me?
Charity, we've been at this for hours, and I still can't find any record of a Charity Payne tried for witchcraft in or around 1700.
Oh, praise the Lord for that.
Yeah, but these records are by no means complete. I mean, Anstown was a pretty small town. I hate to say it, but I don't think this proves a thing.
I see.
Hey, but I'm sure we'll find something that says you were tried and found innocent of the charges.
Once accused and put on trial, no one is found innocent. But thank you for trying.
We still have 2 more hours till the library closes. Still have time to... Wait a minute. Did you say that squire's name was Hacker?
Aye.
Then look at this. Jonas Hacker. Born Liverpool, England, date uncertain. Squire Hacker, a resident of Anstown, C.F. Aniston, was tried and convicted of the willful murder of 2 sailors. The trial was posthumous, several months after his decease from natural causes in 1704. The sentence, death by hanging, which, since it could not be imposed, was commuted to the forfeiture of his sizable estate to the crown.
Mary, I remember well when those men disappeared. A ship's captain and a common sailor. They were said to have a great sack of gold for some business with Squire. But Hacker said they never arrived at his house.
While the motivation and details of the murder may have been open to question, the evidence was clear-cut. The details are these. Charity, I want you to go to your parson's house. He can protect you better than your father till your trial.
Must I be tried?
You're going to insist upon it.
Charity Payne, are you willing to swear upon the book?
I do swear to speak naught but the truth.
Charity Payne, do you deny being a witch?
I do.
You do be one?
Nay, I do deny it.
What of the monstrous lamb born of Master Croft's ewe? Was it the work of Satan?
I know not.
Was it then the work of God?
I know not.
You hold that he might create such a monster?
I know naught about it.
You deny saying that this colony and its neighbors will in due course make war against our king?
Nay, I do not deny that.
Did you tell Mistress Ursula Miller that ye had flown a great journey through the air?
I did tell Ursula that one day folk would travel in that wise. I did tell her that I had seen such travels through eyes other than mine own. I am blessed with a sort of second sight.
Blessed or cursed? What evil things do you see with this second sight?
God permits it. It cannot be accursed. Most oftentimes, I see the world as it will one day be. Such things are no more and no less evil than those we see around us.
Do you use this devilish power to spy on your neighbors?
'Tis not devilish, and I cannot see into the doings of my neighbors, except...
What? Speak up, girl. Except what?
Once, I did perceive by my seeing a most foul murder.
Murder?
Aye, to tell true, 2 murders. Men whose corpses lie buried in a dark cellar close unto this very spot, unhallowed. 'Tween them lies a great satchel of gold guineas, now half empty.
A cellar?
Aye, a root cellar. Be like the place where one would keep winter apples. Do ye wish me to speak more of it?
Nay, thy words have the ring of truth about them. Charity Payne has put her hand upon the book and sworn to tell true. An act I opine she could scarce perform were she a witch. Does any person differ with me? Nay. Very well. Now, Master Trowbridge holds that the lambing at Master Croft's was the result of some noxious plant on Master Croft's pasture, not of witchcraft, and that the cholera which has afflicted us comes from naught but drinking bad water. He advises boiling it. I prefer to add a little rum. Now, as to the second sight, Charity has laid claim to it, and I called it devilish to test her. But second sight is not witchcraft, as you all know. My own grandmother had it, and a better woman ne'er lived. I hold it to be a gift of God. Does any dispute me? I would warn Charity to be cautious about what she sees and tells. For second sight can lead to grievous disputes. I do not hold with her story about the 2 murdered men, although I think that in her sight she speaks true. If any has aught knowledge of such a dire crime, let him step forth and speak. Then, by the authority conferred upon me by His Excellency the Governor, I declare that Charity Payne is innocent of the charges brought. She may be released.
Peter.
Yes, Charity?
Oh, thank you again, Peter. I am beholden to thee.
Oh, forget it. Look, I got you into this mess in the first place. Anyway, it all worked out the way it did because, well, that's the way it happened, you see?
Not truly. How do we know Squire won't dig up those old bones and burn them?
Well, because he didn't. 4 years from now, he'll die and somebody will find them.
Peter, I am afeard it must be wrong. Thee and me talking together like this, and knowing what is to be and what is not.
What do you mean? What could be wrong with it?
I fear for my family. For my father. I dare not risk his safety again.
Look, Charity, we'll just be more careful next time, that's all.
Even the most careful of people ofttimes make mistakes. Nay, I think 'twere better you should stay in your time, and I in mine.
Charity, you are the first real friend I ever had.
Thou shalt have others, Peter, and they shall be proud to call thee a friend, e'en as I am.
Thank you, Charity. Thank you for everything.
And you, Peter. Thou hast shown me a world I would ne'er have known. I shall carry that world with me the rest of my days. Goodbye, Peter.
Charity, please.
And God bless thee.
He reached out with his mind, searching for some trace of her, but found only silence. Peter Wood was alone.
I gotta go. I got trig at 1. Okay, see you later.
A new year with new friends and a new confidence. And in time, he began to doubt whether it had ever really happened. Until one day...
Peter?
Charity?
Aye. For a minute, please, Peter. Only for a minute. But I had to tell you. There is a message.
A what?
Look at Bear Rock, Peter. Under the bear's jaw, on the left side.
Charity!
Harmon Brook is very different today. Its water is not quite as pure. Its banks lined with tract homes and shopping centers. But Bear Rock is still there, and so is a message. A message from a girl long gone, and yet never really gone in heart and mind. A last remembrance of friendship and first love. A love that will live only and always in the Twilight Zone.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Thank you, sir.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just fine. But I'm also wet and I'm also a little bit cranky. Why don't we go somewhere and have a nice cup of Earl Grey?
No, it's okay. You're okay. I've got some things I've got to do.
Oh, come on, son. Why don't we go and sit down and chew the fat over a nice cup of tea?
You're something else, Dad. I don't even know you.
I like that.
What's that? That I don't even know you?
No, that you call me Dad and not Pop. I hate Pop. Always makes me feel like the wise apple is going to snap off my cap with a bottle opener. Now, Dad has a little ring of respect to it. I like that. I like that right down the ground. Yes, I believe, come on, son. I believe we ought to find a nice, quiet, warm place where we can sit down and get to know each other a little better. After all, you saved my life.
In the first place, I doubt real much that I saved your life. Your wallet, maybe. And in the second place, I don't even know your name.
Gaspar. You know what it means?
No.
Well, you see, we already have something to talk about. Come along, son. Very nice.
Hey, I'll make us some tea.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, many years ago I had a library of books. Oh, thousands of them. Minnie and I couldn't bear to toss one out even if it was a stinker. And when folks would come to visit the house, they'd look at all the nooks and crannies, and if they were the kind of folk who didn't snuggle with books, they'd always ask the same dumb question. Have you read all those books? As if it was some kind of weird perversion, like kissing a goldfish or something. Well, after about the millionth time, I got annoyed until I figured out the right answer. When they said, have you read all those books? I said, hell no. Who wants a library full of books you've already read?
Gaspar. You're a wild old man, you know that? You retired?
No, indeed not, sir. I am not by any means retired. I'm still very active.
Doing what, if I'm not prying?
Oh, well, doing ombudsman.
Oh, you mean, well, like a consumer advocate, huh? Like,
Yeah.
Ralph Nader.
Yeah, exactly. I watch out for things. I listen, I pay attention, and if I do things right, sometimes I can even make a little difference.
You at the cemetery to see a relative?
No, my dear old girl. My wife, Minna. She's been gone. It was 20 years in January. She was everything to me. Excellent company. I think that's what I miss the most. Telling her about things that were going on. I go to see her every other day. I used to go every day, but it hurts too much. And who are you visiting?
Just a friend. Listen, I've got to get to work.
Oh? What do you do?
Well, I'm night manager at a convenience mart.
Oh, that must be fascinating. You must meet some nice people coming in late at night for a quart of milk or one of those slushies.
Cream of the crop.
Let me ask you a favor. I'd like to rest here a little while. If you don't mind. Oh, don't be nervous. I'm not crazy and I don't steal. You trust me to stay here while you're gone, young fella?
What is there to steal? Listen, I won't be getting back till about 2 a.m., so just close the door behind you. It'll lock automatically.
Thank you.
Nice getting to know you, Gaspar.
Well, you can mark that a mutual pleasure, Billy Canetta. You're a nice young fella. All righty, step right up and have a look. We got your elegant beef stew right here. We got your new potatoes, and we got your stir-fried carrots and mushrooms. We got your nifty zucchini, all tasty and delicious. Come on in, Billy, sit down. Come on, sit down here. Let me take that for you. Yeah, put a chair out right here. Here, sit down here. How about that, huh? Don't look at it, eat it. Come on, eat it. But save some room for dessert. We got cupcakes for dessert. Good baby.
You don't have any place to go, do you?
Well, I'm not the sort of fellow who likes to be homeless, but at the moment, I'm what vaudevillians used to call at liberty.
Well, if you want to, you can stay here a while. It'll be okay.
Oh, that's nice, Billy. That's very, very kind. Yeah, I think I'd like to be your roommate for a time. Won't be long, though. My doctor tells me I'm not long for this world. I must confess, I'm a little frightened to go, but having someone to talk to would be a great, great comfort.
I was visiting the grave of a man who was in my rifle company in Vietnam. I go there sometimes.
How about a little television, Billy? Maybe we can catch an early newscast or something? How about that?
Both the United States and the Soviet Union are following what they term a programmed response. Deployment of the new multiple warhead Vanga Shrike smart bombs brought heated debate in the Greek parliament and spontaneous demonstrations at U.S. missile bases in Belgium, Italy, and Portugal. The Secretary of Defense.
You're not the only one who's scared of death.
Take my word for it, Billy. It's not going to happen. No nuclear holocaust. Trust me when I tell you that. It's never going to happen. Never, never, not ever.
Well, what makes you so sure, huh? But you got some inside information or something?
It's not going to happen because it's only 11 o'clock.
Well, I've got news for you, Dad. Your watch has stopped. It's almost 4 o'clock.
No, it's 11. I'll treat you to a matinee, but no films with Karen Black, Sandy Dennis, or Meryl Streep. They're always crying and their noses are always red. I can't stand that. Sir, I think you dropped this in our living room.
What? Are you crazy? God, you.
Yes, What'd you do that for? You're nuts.
How about that?
No, you're nuts, Mooney. That guy could have torn your head off. What's the matter with you? Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm just responsible.
Oh, he's responsible. Responsible for what, huh? Every clown that ever tosses a butt into the street?
Yeah, I'm responsible for butts and trash and pollution and toxic waste dumping in the dead of night, for bushes and cactus and pippin apples and even lima beans, which I despise. I'll tell you something. You show me anyone who'll eat lima beans without being at gunpoint, and I'll show you a pervert.
Huh. The hell are you talking about?
I'm also responsible for dogs and cats and guppies and cockroaches, and the President of the United States, and Jonas Salk, and your mother, and the entire chorus line at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas. Also, their choreographer.
Tell me, Gaspar, who do you think you are, God?
Don't be sacrilegious, Billy. Of course I'm not God. I'm just an old man. But like everyone, I am responsible. All right, I'll make an exception for Meryl Streep. But you buy the popcorn, okay? You know, I've been thinking a lot about my dying. I like what Woody Allen said.
What's that?
He said, I don't mind dying, I just don't want to be there when it happens. I'm not afraid to go, just that I don't want to leave Minna entirely. Times I spend with her, talking with her, it makes me somehow feel we're still in touch. When I go, that's the end of Minna. She'll be well and truly dead. We never had any children. All of those who knew us together are gone. We've outlived all our friends, no relatives. We never did anything important that anyone would put in a record book, so that's the end of us. I don't mind so much for myself, but I wish there was someone who knew about Minna. She was a remarkable person.
You can tell me, Dad. I'll remember for you.
Thank you.
I've never had to be responsible for anything, anyone, my whole life. I never belonged to anybody. I don't know why. It didn't bother me. Well, it's just the way I am, I guess. I didn't even know him. We were defending the airfield, Da Nang. Charlie was mastering a big push-up from the Quang Ngai province that was south of us. My rifle company was assigned to protect the perimeter. And they were always sending in patrols to bite at us. Every day we'd lose some kid who scratched his head when he shouldn't have. Late June. Cold. A lot of rain. Oh, God, how it rained. Foxholes, hip deep in water. Flares first. Then they send in these tracers. Sky was full of tracers. Well, I started to look for a bush, something. All of a sudden, I hear something coming. And I look and I see these two main force regulars coming at me. Just as clear. I could see them just as clear. Long black hair, dark blue uniforms. And they're coming at me. They start firing. I grab my carbine, it seizes up, on fire. I grab a banana clip, try to pull it out, try to slap another one in, and all of a sudden, they turn their AK-47s on me. Well, everything slows down. And they got me. And they got me cold. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this Lance Corporal, he jumps out of the bushes and he's screaming. He's screaming, ah! Ah! And they just open him up like a bag full of blood. And there's blood everywhere. All over me, all over the bushes, and there's pieces of him floating in the water. There's pieces of him floating on the water. Sorry. Oh, he's floating on the water. Billy, I don't even know him. I don't even know him. Billy, I don't even see this guy. I don't know him. I never saw him. I talked to him. I seen him in the thing, in the outfit, but I don't know him. You know, I mean, I never got to know him. And there was no reason for him to do this. There was no reason for him to do this. Not for me. I mean, he didn't know if I was a good guy or a puke or anything. So why did he do it, huh? I mean, they never even saw him. They wouldn't have said it. He wouldn't have been killed. Gee. But they killed him. He was dead before I shot them. He was gone. Gone. Before I had a chance to say thank you or thank you.
Billy, do you know what Gaspar means? Do you remember the three wise men of the Bible, the Magi?
Look, I'm not in the mood for any frankincense or myrrh or anything, okay? I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to work, all right?
Well, Gaspar means master of the treasure, keeper of the secrets, and paladin of the palace. I know you've got a night's work to do, but will you come out to the cemetery with me tomorrow? It's important.
Why?
Because I believe I may be dying tomorrow. Billy, do you by any chance remember a book called Lost Horizon? It was written by James Hilton. Oh, the movie? Yeah. Do you remember how the High Lama passed on the caretakership of that magical hidden kingdom Shangri-La to Ronald Colman? Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I knew you were a smart fella. Well, if you remember all that, I'm going to tell you a fascinating story. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII decreed that the entire civilized world would no longer observe the Julian calendar. October 4th, 1582 was followed the next day by October 15th. 11 days just vanished from the world. That. Why did the Pope do that, do you think?
He was bringing it into sync with the real world, the solstices and the equinoxes, when to plant, when to harvest.
Excellent. Excellent. That's what every history book in the world says. But the Pope was wrong. It wasn't 11 days that had to be readjusted. It was 11 days and 1 hour. Listen, Billy Canetta. The Pope wasn't infallible. That hour slipped free to bounce through eternity. A very special hour. An hour that must never be used. An hour that must never toll.
Why must that hour never toll?
The lost hour must never come. If it strikes 12, eternal night falls, from which there is no recall. The light, the wind, the stars, this magnificent place we call the universe. It all ends. And in its place, waiting, always waiting, hungering to be fed, is darkness. No new beginnings, no world without end. Just the infinite emptiness. I'm just an old man, Billy, and I'm frightened because I want to spend my last hour with Minna. I would sacrifice the universe just to see her once more. I would. If I die without passing it on, it'll begin to tick.
Why'd you pick me? Well, why me? I'm nobody special. I'm not someone like you, a paladin, latest in the long line back to the Pope. Look at me, man. I run an all-night service mart. I'm not Ronald Coleman. I don't want to be trusted with Shangri-La. I don't want to be responsible. I've never been responsible.
You've been responsible for me. Look at us, Billy. couldn't be any more different. You took me in as a friend. I think of you as worthy, Billy. Worthy. I'm going to ask a favor. As payment in full for having spent my entire life in taking care of this watch, I'm going to ask for 1 minute of that hour. 1 minute to call her back and touch her and kiss her goodbye forever. You'll be the new protector of this watch. So I'm going to ask you, please, please, let me steal 1 minute.
That'd be wrong, and you know it.
That was the last test, Billy. Oh, how well you passed. You know I've been testing you, don't you, my friend? The hour couldn't be entrusted to just anyone. I'm content. Minna and I don't need that minute. But if you're going to carry on for me, I think you will. So I'm going to give you a going-away present. Watch.
Dad. Dad. You should have heard him, Dad. You should have heard him. He let me off the hook. He let me go so as I didn't have to say I was sorry. You should have heard him. He never even knew that I was in that foxhole. He never knew that he saved my life. I told him, thank you. And he said, no, thank you. So as I didn't have to die for nothing. Please, don't be dead yet. Please.
May I remember you to my old girl?
Like a wind crying endlessly through the universe, time carries away the names and the deeds of conquerors and commoners alike. And all that we were, all that remains, is in the memories of those who cared we came this way for a brief moment. A blessing of the 18th Egyptian dynasty. God be between you and harm in all the empty places you walk.
Thought I was gonna be eating a little pavement for sure.
What's the matter, Dennis? Got more on your mind than the storm?
Well, I guess that massacre over in Elko's got us all a little bit spooked.
What massacre?
Y'all haven't been playing your radio?
Mm-mm.
No.
Some motel so damn shot full of holes, looked like a war was going on. 4 people dead. The place was torched, even the cars. Found 2 people in the parking lot. One other one holed up in the bathroom. One even tried to blockade the door and hide under the bed. Didn't seem to do much good, though. Nevada State Highway Patrol, they think it's a gang or something. Crazed on drugs, maybe.
Heading this way?
I don't know.
Which way would you go?
Evening, folks.
Sit on down anywhere. Sail's warm.
Thank you. Bad night to be on the road. Got gale force winds out there. You folks plan on traveling far?
We're from Denver. Thought we could pick up I-70 and drive on through tonight.
I wouldn't recommend it. The way it's blowing out there, y'all been better off to stop at that motel back to the state line.
That's what you said.
Folks want some coffee?
Well, I wouldn't push your luck. Tell you what, y'all have your suppers and I'll escort you back there. How about it?
Well, that'd be great. Thanks a lot, officer.
Can I get a cheeseburger and some fries?
Looks like we got ourselves a live one here, Bobby boy.
Miss, can I get a cup of real hot, real strong coffee?
Sure.
Hey. Driving a little fast in this weather, aren't you?
Yeah, I was. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that kind of hurry gets you killed.
Right. Sorry. Can I get another one of those?
You want to look at a menu or something?
Uh-uh. Thank you.
Come on, Dennis, leave him alone. He's just tired.
Something to eat?
No, thanks. You got any cold beer?
Sorry. No liquor license.
Too bad. Cold beer tastes great right now. Oh, I just, well, beer would just make me sleepy anyway.
Our specials tonight is breaded pork chops and applesauce.
Something wrong?
No. More coffee?
Yeah, thanks. I think one more ought to do it.
You got script for those pills you just took?
Sure do, Mr. Trooper.
Hey, how about a bowl of beef stew or something? You look like you could use a meal.
No, thanks. Sooner I get back on the road, the better.
Back on the road?
That's right.
I don't think so. I wouldn't like the way you drove in here if it was bone dry and daylight outside. I'm getting ready to escort these nice folks over here to a motel room. Suggest you spend the night there, too.
No, sir. No, I'll be spending the night behind the wheel.
You're in such a big hurry, you must be running from something.
I'm not running from anything, Mr. Trooper. I just like to keep moving.
Night crawlers.
What was that? Night crawlers?
That's what it said in the lighter.
I was in everybody in my unit got one.
That right? You a vet?
Yeah, I'm a vet. I just seem not to talk about it.
What were you in? Infantry?
Hey, man, you never even heard me, did you?
Heard what?
I don't want to talk about the war.
Why not?
Dennis, why don't you just leave him alone?
Why don't you want to talk about the war?
Because I'm ashamed.
For what? You got a dishonorable discharge or something?
Nope.
Then what branch were you in?
I was in a special unit deployed early in the war to recon Charlie's position in questionable village. Did a lot of crawling through jungles and rice paddies in the dark. Night crawlers.
Why don't you want to talk about that? You should be proud of that, not ashamed. Man, I wish I could have gone. To a real high number, things were winding down then, but bet you laid some of them Viet Cong out, didn't you? Man, I was behind you guys 100%. I wanted you to stay in there and fight it out. You could have won that war.
Yeah, I should have stayed. I ought to be there right now, buried in the mud of a rice paddy with the other 8 guys in my patrol.
You lost them all? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, I'll be on my way. What do I owe you?
That coffee's 50 cents.
Oh, wait a minute. I meant what I said about that motel.
Look, what can I do for you, Mr. Trooper? Huh? You that disappointed you didn't get over there?
It's got nothing to do
I mean,
with
you
it.
haven't heard enough about it. You want to know, is that it?
I know what it was like over there. I had buddies who were
Listen,
over.
I came home walking on the bodies of my friends. Now, you think you know what that's like?
War's over, Mr. Price. No need to bring it back.
Bring it back. It never went away. Not for me. You think it's lousy outside tonight? Try this in mud up to your knees, and it's dark like the inside of your pants pocket. That last time, when everything went up, shots being fired all around us, one of the crawlers got off a flare. Oh, man, it was beautiful. We walked right into hell. We had Kong up one side of us and down the other. One guy screamed, "Charlie's in the light." We just started laying down fire, trying to punch a hole through. But they were everywhere. Guys were screaming as they got hit. Except the guys who got it in the mouth, and they just made wet sounds and went down into the mud. I got my first one in the thigh. And the next one went through my hand. Right through the back and out the palm. I dropped my rifle, and when I reached down for it, my hand went into something soft and sticky.
You don't have to go through all
Oh, yeah, man, I know. But now I want to. Guys were fighting and screaming, dying all around me. I could feel the bullets tugging at the cloth of my uniform as they went through. So you know what I did, Mr. Trooper? I ran. I left my unit behind, see? Because the only way I could save my own life was by stepping on bodies, driving them down into the mud. And I'm not talking about the bodies of Kong, man. I'm talking about the bodies of my friends. I didn't just desert these guys. I buried them. I could hear them choke as my foot stepped on their faces. I knew these guys like brothers. So maybe you ought to keep your opinion to yourself, Mr. Trooper. Because when I hear some guy like you say he understands, I want to kick your teeth down your throat. Nobody who wasn't there will ever understand. I'm sorry, folks, for disturbing your dinner. How much I owe you, friend?
Cup of coffee, 50 cents.
Can I get you something else?
Just wait a minute. I understand y'all had a hard time over there. It doesn't give you any call to show disrespect for the law. I can't let you go out there high on pills. I don't want to be scraping you off the highway. So will you please come back to that motel with us and get a good night's sleep?
You don't want me at no motel, Mr. Trooper. Not unless you want a lot of innocent people getting hurt.
What?
You heard me. Step aside.
What was that about a motel?
The last time I stopped at a motel, I fell asleep. And a little bit of this war I brought back came home.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, man. I've run across 4 other vets so far who can do the same thing. We're all getting real good at it.
Good at what?
I don't think you have a T-bone steak on your menu, do you?
No.
Make mine medium rare.
Look at that.
Yeah, we're getting real good at it. Very good. I mean, they don't last long. Unless I'm asleep, and then they last just as long as they last.
What is this, some kind of a trick?
Oh, come on, Mr. Trooper. You can still smell it, can't you? I know I can. You know, this one guy I ran into, he had this theory. He said he thought maybe we got sprayed with something. You know, something Russians cooked up for the Kong. Something too dangerous to keep using. Oh, whatever.
The motel you fell asleep in. What happened there?
I went to sleep, you know, and I couldn't wake myself up. I mean, I was locked in, right? I was locked in this nightmare. And when I did wake up, they were coming through the door. I mean, they were tearing the door right off its hinges. And one of them had a rifle. And he had a rifle. And it was pointed at me. Pointed right at my heart. And I could see him. You know, I could see him. I could see his eyes. I could see his muddy face. Come on, do it. Come on. And I ran. Oh, God, I ran. Come on. Come on. Come on. And then I ran. God, I ran. I ran again. Mr. Trooper, you don't want me in your territory, believe me. Not with a body count I got in my head.
You're coming with me, mister. I'm placing you under arrest. Thanks for the coffee.
Price, take care of yourself.
Got him. Got the crazy sucker.
Did you kill him?
Stay out of this, Rick.
How's it run like a jackhammer?
Let's go.
His eyes are still moving. Come on, mister, get up! Get up! Get up, mister!
Price, my dog!
What the hell's that?
Sounds like a helicopter!
Can't fly no chopper in a storm like this!
Come on! Mister, wake up! Wake up!
Kill him! Kill him! Charlie's in the light! Charlie's in the light! Charlie's in the light!
Okay, Bob. You're gonna be okay.
Price. Price said more.
More what?
Price said they found four. Four more vets who could do the same thing.
Here, take this, would you?
Four more vets who could do the same thing.
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
আপনি কেন টানতেছেন? আমারে দেন, আমারে দেন।
থাক আম্মা জান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগা দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কে থা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনের মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চিনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারে ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংরা পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয় গেলা?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মা জান, তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংরা?
ও, আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংরাই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আশা পড়ছে, আমার বাসায় আশা পড়ছে। চাও, তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না, আজকে না, খালাম্মা আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকেই যাই তাহলে,
চলো। আচ্ছা বাজান,
বাহ,
কি আম্মা জান?
আপনার বাসা খালাম্মা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আচ্ছা, আছে আর কি ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মা জান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলায় কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখি বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
আছে তো, গরুর গোস্ত। গরুর গোস্ত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোস্ত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মা জান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোস্তে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা, আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি, আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলা গেছে গা।
তাই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমার ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই তুই ওরে ধমকাস কেলা? হ্যাঁ ও আইছে তো কি হয়েছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কথা চস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা, আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনার থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামো।
আমার জান, তুই এটা কি করলি? মাইটারে খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না আম্মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Thì 400 à? 400. Đây kiểm tra năng lượng này. Somos 700 rồi, rebat được một lần nữa. Ok. Lần này sẽ rebat thêm 10, anh quay qua kia anh binh. Anh sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à? Không cội thắng à? Át một thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi, sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm yếu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi cái để đang kéo một cái vùng đầu. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này, sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy 3 nhỉ? Như con Zurich 3 ở đâu dài rồi, nó còn Nautilus nữa, mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê xong ý làm mày không 3 được, thua không? Thua à. Ok rồi, đi rồi, tốc mấy đây, chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa, anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể nào rai khạt được. Khóc U Linh à, em phải cút. Cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp bóng may mắn cô Bocoba nhưng mà ít tiền không sao? Ít tiền tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu? Có 5.000 máu thôi mà. Chắc thế. Bế mày. Đối kia ông chết à? Đối kia xét bế không được. Không thiếu mấy cái cùng dao. Chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả. Rồi nó vả trước à? Mày tí thua. Đi chợ nhặt xem một cái cung đi. Sẽ nhặt một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai à, cũng đau rồi. Đau sô cả mày đi, anh chơi lắm. Đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, đừng nhặt nhầm đồ. Xong. Có đủ đồ này. Chả có nằm gì này, có ấn gì cả. Ấn gì ấy? Ấn thần thoại, ấn sử ra. Trốn không? Trốn khó. 400 củ đây. Vì có phải nữa là 531 củ. Tiền perfect. Perfect. New code 416 lap. Qua 400 lap rồi. Rồi. Pháp rồi xong này. Đi lao, và này còn đồ đéo nữa. Còn nào đam phép không? Sắt thương phép này. Sắt 500 sắt thương phép này. Con này full sắt thương phép này. Ok. Làm đéo có gì. Còn một cái kiếm có đồ nó đéo. Ok, xong. Với ai đây? Ba cái thằng kia. Bạn kia có lắc thì sự láo đấy. Bạn kia có cả lắc thì đéo dầu ấy. 500 củ thiếu 30 triệu nữa. Thiếu 26 triệu. Mốt nữa thì sẽ được là đủ tiền để stream bớt phân nữa. Lên 6.6 rồi. 6.4 nhỉ? Cái mất rồi. Nhưng mà là tầm 6 chấm hơn. Yes. Mày A2 nữa là xong. A2 nữa là xong game. Ui rê. Hỏng đấy. Ui tí cút đánh bóng ạ. Bóng thằng nào ấy? Hộ cái đi. Thằng bốc lửa. Gì tí thua. Chi mình cầm bóng nó tí cút. Cho thêm máu à? 19 thì làm chi? Giờ mình phải thắng hoặc mình cút. Một trong hai thằng này. Được. Này cút đi. Đéo được, vẫn đéo đủ. Đéo ra át này. Thằng này cầm 2 con át. Thằng này không cầm áp nào. Nó muốn lửa đeo giết nó rồi. Nó 5 máu rồi đấy, giờ thì 15. Nó muốn chết thì chết. Cái thằng quay con lắc và bắn phát cho gần con át 100 cút. Nó cầm át rồi nhưng mà nếu là át nhở, cũng mất 4 con mà. Không tao, một bắn lỏ lắm. Để bảo mà bắn lỏ nhất còn bị CC. Hất tung nữa trốn. Còn lắp bắn số phát chết át thì mày qua là bắn góc kia chưa? Mày đi bố thắng gì đây rồi đến được giao dòng rồi. Kiếm đồ tanh. Tốc độ cao vậy thôi. 130 quay thì số tốc độ cao lắm. Khiếp 3 thằng tốc độ cao đua nhau à? Anh rất dừng rồi, anh sắp đến giới hạn. Tần quỷ đây. Tần quỷ đua nhau rồi chứ nhỉ? Sao nó bị nhường lên nhỉ? Đấy 415 này. Lục mới à? 20 này. Rồi new record. Bảo mà tận 430 quay. Lục mới tận 430 sử dụng có 2 vượt qua rồi. Có tiền à? Đây add 2. Rồi đây. Rồi xong rồi. Một cái đồ thủ à? Rồi thủ tượng đi. Đéo có đồ. Thế rồi. Hết rồi. Chi cái xa này. Đéo dài. Là thằng ID cút lắm ạ. Rồi, không phải thằng này. Đi đây cầm cái cút. Một con là 2 ạ. Át 2 không sao. Vừa lại át 1 sợ đi át. Hay à, thằng Oan gãy đồ à? Không sao, mình có hai bên 2 thú tượng mà. Ui, xét nhảy được ấy nhở? Xét 1 ạ. Hỏng rồi, thua. Thua không? Thua không? Thua không? Thua không? Thua không? Thua thì đéo được. Xét vẫn sống mà. Đéo hiểu. Rồi, mình sợ gặp thằng này cút luôn quá. Nếu mà giết được nó, gặp nó chắc cút luôn. Khỏe đấy. Chịu rồi. Đánh vài năm, đánh vài xong đấu. Xong đấu Long Vương. Sửa khỏe vãi, anh đéo đánh được. Anh gặp thằng anh thua luôn. Đi lao 3 hoặc là set 2 thì còn có cơ hội. Thấy đó thật. Rồi cộng 10 perfect cho tao. Thằng cầm át nhỉ? Thằng này cầm một con át. Nếu ra át thứ hai cười rất chịu. Non thì lớt à? Anh gặp đi lao 3. Rồi gặp thằng này rồi. Gặp thằng ấy rồi. Kệ đi. Thôi anh bay tiếp, anh không quan tâm. Không quan trọng vụ nổ lớn. Đi đây kìa, sợ vãi. Ê, thằng đi xin xuống đây đấy. Rồi, xong rồi, thua rồi. Đi rồi. Đi xin xuống đây rồi, đi xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết, mày. Ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con quả ấy tí giết con chít. Quả giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quả chít thì đau đấy. Chôn tao. Bài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Thằng 29 chưa chết à? Xong rồi. Gặp cái thằng mạnh nhất rồi. Xong. Đây đi. Không có gì nữa rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhặt xét cơ. Đâu có xét. Thằng xét. Tí ăn thằng này à. Cái quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Rồi. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ rebirth phát nữa. Còn thiếu 6 củ để rebirth lên 660 à. Anh có rebirth lên 10 ấy. 400 vòng rồi này. Ông phải qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 430 lap nhỉ. 119 20 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233 kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tận 3 lap. Ê, thua lại. Phải không? Ê, không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hậu cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì nữa? Xẻng cái này ra đụng mày. Được. Ai à, hồn thế nhờ. Một cái gì đây, một cái nỏ xét à. Một cái nỏ xét rồi. Hay là một đơn luôn, thằng đéo như thế. Mình đã trả thưởng 1 đô. Xét cây đam phép à. Cái thằng này à. Thằng này sẽ phải lưu xuống đấy đi. Để cho thầy cái lô bên kia xếp bài láo hả? Phải bay nhanh như ngựa ấy, phải xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy. Không phù hợp rồi. Sắp đi rồi, sao đứng đây chết nhở? Ê, thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. Thằng kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Nếu gì táng tim. Khỏe. Không biết là khỏe. Chia anh bài đi. Cái tờ nhà anh nữa 134 ạ. Chỗ nước lên cho nhiều phết. 135, 36, 160, 36 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động à? Hàng kia khởi động mới à? Chân không? Đấu trường chân ái. Vẽ sự kiện 100 lap vào. Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục không ta? Sẽ cần phải qua kỷ lục ấy 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto đi vớt được, đéo thì cũng tiền. Bay chọn ông thầy ơi. Hối nước này 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. ঠিক আছে
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মে
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন
মানে
মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে
সমস্যা থেকে ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম আবার টাকা টাকা কি গাছে ধরে
আব্বাজান আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয় আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না কার পিছনে করবেন আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দিই আচ্ছা এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি
কি করতেছেন আব্বা একটা শখ করছি শখের দাম লাখ টাকা শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম
আচ্ছা ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা
আচ্ছা লাইলি তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না
আসেন না আপনারা কেটাই কইছে এতে আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন
পড়াশোনা করছো না বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না অবশ্যই করবো
ঠিক আছে আপনি যান আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো ওখান দিয়ে
কি বলতে চাইছো আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ দেখো এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন
ডরাবো কেন মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ বইলা এসো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মে
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন
মানে
মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে সরেন
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে কি মুসিবতে বললাম জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই কি সমস্যা যাইতে দিছো না কেন
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার আপনি মানুষ না খুনি
মানে
মানে বোঝেন না কালকে কি করছেন কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন পেট খারাপের ওষুধ
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায় কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে সেটা তো তার সমস্যা আমার না
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে তাই না যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন
আর যদি নিতে চাই সেটা কি দোষ 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে
হারছেন তো কি ইচ্ছে মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি হ্যাঁ
আমারই জিতছেন আমার মন জিতছেন
এই দেখো তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছুতে ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সাইন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগেই হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
Nó được chọn lại thật là thực tại. Cho con broccoli. Thằng red 2 rồi, chấm dấu được phần từ neo điên sơn đào sọc cười à 34 rồi chắc đủ nhỉ, phải không? 71 gì đặt dê sẽ đảm ra giết đi xe xong về đá rồi 24 chấm đủ chấm tỷ phát ở đây 150 à 17 cơ rồi có anime mới à xong anime mới nét đầu tiên thì về đầu mặt tao ít chửi vậy điểm chi được mắc cá số điểm chi để tí ai để tí bisa Netflix ada 400 tàu cho nông broccoli ya chọn sẽ xuống vô ê set à vận hình nhân tế mạng đây đi để còn quá sẽ dừng lại rồi rồi đừng mặc gì chuẩn không đừng chết đi yes broccoli muscle phần mới à em nghe phần mới mà million ray là blue à người có tìm tàu em series à trốn chạy farm 200 à bú cái game mới rồi mới sửa xịn và xoái xong bú toàn tiền thì xăm mới ấy. Đánh xong rất đủ tiền rồi nên chỉ tháng vào tháng này đây gần lại tôi phát trên luôn đây vào tôi phát trên luôn mà mình ra có Annie thằng tài khát lắm tài khát Annie lắm phải khát đấy bro phải khát Annie đấy salad ở đây xin cái một cái nước mát em đã chuẩn bị người cả 7 5k5 mà từng cái hòm sẽ chỉ số khác nhau chờอยู่rác này ngon màu xanh mày yes Yes, độc lùi 201 ở 95 ở đây ba. Làm cho tiền tỏi lấy kia. Một tỏi mấy tầm tỏi 6 tỏi 7 rồi. Đây cái một xinh nhất. Tam ê, tham minh cho tỏi. Chăm chỉ vào mấy cái pet này. Hai 3,5k nếu thì tiền bớt rồi mở 32k rưỡi chôn nhất chịu được. Cái rebirth sao cái này rebirth token chôn nào là sao hiểu sự bên kia sự tanh ấy mà con Ari thổi sự đau ấy, con con Lia thổi phát chết luôn mà mà phát chết Ari càng đấy khó đấy, phát chết Ari rồi khó. Kathleen kia bắn phát ở đâu. Thôi cảm ơn Bia đến. Yes sir. OP đã được 6,9 giờ. Chôn lâu nhỉ. 52 phút rồi. Đếm lại số tiếng ấy. Một tiếng kia nữa là 13 tiếng rưỡi, từ nhạc 3 tiếng rưỡi 8 cộng 13 83 là bao nhiêu, còn 8 tiếng cộng 13 tiếng 83 1 cô là 56 61 tiếng rưỡi, 61 tiếng rưỡi nhé, 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi ở đây đi, ngày 6 tháng 7 thì sẽ là ngày 7 tháng 7 61 tiếng rưỡi 61 tiếng rưỡi 64 tiếng 45 64 tiếng 45 68 tiếng 69 tiếng đi 69 tiếng này 70 tiếng 70 tiếng 71 tiếng rưỡi 1 tiếng rưỡi tiếng rưỡi này tiếng rưỡi 1 tiếng rưỡi 71 tiếng rưỡi 72 tiếng 72 tiếng 74 tiếng ok 76 tiếng rồi 76 tiếng 76 tiếng nào để quay 4 tiếng đó. Giờ là 1 tiếng rồi 3 tiếng nữa đổ đéo vào đây tới chia sao tao mới là chia sao chia sao tao mới là tất cả từng chia sao tao mới là tất cả từng chia sao vừa nó đéo vào đây wow rồi chỉ cần chết phàm wow 85 máu nhiều máu thế nhỉ caro ra và công nhận vẫn chưa được một mà 3B được 2B tính binh chi linh ấy hai b một binh chi linh của người thua mà top 1 phải không rồi bên ngay bậc thầy spam tên trốn thế bro chiều chuẩn đấy 1B rồi này kiếm tầm 2B xong ra 4 kiếm hoặc ra farm tiếp được sir 2B sẽ sang map theo xong 4 cái kiếm xịn nhất đã rồi nice. Ban bia cảm hứng rất nầu hoài đấy thế này đi đéo có gì đâu nhét thẳng lên đéo cái gì nhét lên đi chứ 1B 1,2B căng đến giờ mình lại gì? Tí mụn. Lui chôn à? New thua. Sống một máu dám sao block lui không sợ. Bố nổi ta để lại. Anh 8 tính 8 lấy tính tháo rồi đi. Mà vậy à? Ai hát giáo rồi thằng anh hát đi giáo đây. Dập tranh nhóm việc làm. Anh dập tranh nhóm việc làm. Và Nguyễn Trần chuyển bẩn. Yes. Rồi cắt tóc quá. Tiền nó cắt chứ là vấn đề. Cút, mày nhót đánh caro điên mà. Euro xếp máu điên. Ôi hiểu. M9 nào. 2M cho bố. 2M rồi. Lên hẳn. Trốn nhá. Chết hại này. Bye broccoli. Yes. Mà phải đủ tiền không? Mày đủ tiền cái này không? Yes. Quả 6 ạ. Tí nhót, tí hết tiền. Rồi thăm lại rồi, thăm. Một tí. Giáo con nào lấy á. Xin giáo quá thằng 69 máu. Trơn tao. Đồ tanh nhá broccoli. Rồi lấy cái này rồi. Đồ là farm 3 phủ ấy. 1 tỷ 2 đến mắt tiếp theo. 1 tỷ 2 hải tư là 3 tỷ 6. Farm 3 tỷ 6 luôn. Sang móc kia luôn 3 tỷ 7 đây. 37 cho nó cao tí. Cười chuồn đấy. Bao nhiêu à? 58, 54